G'day subscribers, Star Wars Vintage fans, Baggie lovers. I won't waffle on too long. I've just got a quick intro. What we got following now is the entire auction number 1 of the Graham McClellan collection. So I've just downloaded it from Facebook and I'm just popping it up on YouTube as an archive and a guide so everyone knows what they went for. So yeah, here it is. I'm not going to do a whole lot of editing to it. I couldn't download the comments from Facebook. So basically I'm just going to overlay the end price for each item and what they were, ESB-A, C, etc. Have fun, and yeah, there's another auction coming up soon. I'm not sure whether this video will get up before that, but who knows. Anyway, there's going to be 3 auctions in total and a hell of a lot of Baggies, so enjoy guys. Here's the auction. So the auction rules here, Jess, you just ask. The auction's pretty simple. Everything's in Aussie dollars. $10 minimum increments please. All the starting prices vary, so I'll call them as we go. No reserves, so the starting price is a reserve. I'll advise shipping costs at the end of it. It's generally probably $15 for $150 odd baggie, but we'll get I'm sure there'll be a bit of combined shipping going on. I'm going to let each auction run for 3 minutes. I'll do 2 at a time, and after 2 minutes, once the bidding stops, I'll ask for a couple of hammers and we'll go from there. Hey, we're starting to get a few people in. So g'day Matty, g'day Joel, Rob, everyone's in just about. So we've got 14 on board. I do feel like a bit of a monkey because there's a couple of people that probably aren't here that wanted to be here. But here's what I'm going to do, guys. So the rules were there. I don't know if you can see them in the background, but I'm going to have A and B, IG-88 and AT-AT driver will be the first 2. So these are ESB-As. I think there's 6 or 7 ESB-As. I'll start with those guys first. I'll just say hello, it is me. IG-88 and AT-AT driver. So I'm starting with these 2 guys. I'll start now. I'm going to do 3-minute auctions. I might let these guys go for 5 just till we get enough people on board. So IG-88, ESB-A here, his starting bid is $300 and there's no reserve. So $300 starting bid, and the ESB-A AT-AT driver is $200. So 300 here on IG-88 and 200 on AT-AT driver. Bid away guys. I'll get a timer going. I won't flick it on screen, but I'll kind of keep the timer going and let you know how we're travelling. And we'll go from there. And feel free to break the ice with a bid, guys. So we got me the low one here. Thanks Joel, that's cool man. Hey Troy, Leanie, okay, we're getting them here finally. Bert, so thanks mate, you got B, we got AT-AT driver 200. So 210 next bid. So AT-AT drivers at 200. And IG-88 is 300 to start, guys. Thank you Bert for opening things up, man. Thanks Joel, I just went the massive zoom in. Hey Maddie, Nicholas, hey guys. Did the massive zoom in. Thought no one needs to see my face, so we'll concentrate on the figures. So guys, we've got about 2 minutes to go before I start asking out for some hammers. So we got 200, 200's a bid on AT-AT driver with Bert. And starting bid on IG-88 is 300, and that's bid free so far guys. Hey, Mr. Spackerman. Alright, where's Bert's bid? Why aren't you refreshing? Are those bids popping up for you over there? Oh, cool. So you gotta keep an eye on that. So, alright, so we got A300. So we got 300 on IG-88 and 210 on AT-AT driver, guys. Thank you guys. Dan, Eddie, my man, you are leading on both. 300, AT-AT driver is 210 and IG-88's at 300. We've got about a minute and then I'll, once the bidding dries up after that, we'll get cracking. We've got 20 people in the house, so I think we're slowly finding our way here, guys. I do apologise for sending you to the incorrect link initially. Bert, 220 on AT-AT driver. Bert's in first on that one, Rob. Sorry, my man. I need to go.
Do I pin the ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, can you do that? Pin the
Yeah.
white one? So pin that, that one, they're going first, yeah. So pin that and then you can pin that one, yeah, because, yeah. Mate, you're going to ask me that question, Joel. Come on, bud. I don't know, to be honest, at the top of my head. You ask the gurus, my friend. We're doing individual baggies here. I'm sure they belong to something. So we got 230 on AT-AT driver, guys. And IG-88 sitting at 300. Thank you, guys.
I can only pin one.
That's okay. Can only pin one comment at a time, guys. So I think I was going to do 3 auctions initially. I think 2 is a good idea. Otherwise, we're going to get a bit out of control here. So we got 300 on Iggy and 230 on AT-AT driver. If you've got a question, guys, I'll answer it to the best of my abilities as well. Both these guys, I'm not sure if you guys hopefully have watched my description videos, but both these guys are nice seals. ESB-A's are soft bags, double sealed, obviously. I'm sure you guys would know that if you're bidding. Both of these guys are quite nice. IG-88's just got a little bit of sort of light crinkling. AT-AT driver's beautiful, clean. Both have really nice print. They're both really nice baggies, actually, these two. They are indeed from the bag series, guys. So we got 20 people in the house. IG-88's at 30. AT-AT Commander's at 230. AT-AT driver, sorry, is at 230. So what I'll do, guys, if you guys can give me 3 hammers on A, we'll sell IG-88 at 300, guys. So if I can just get A 3 hammers, we'll move IG-88 along, and then I'll move to AT-AT driver. So now basically ask 3 people to write 3 little hammers next to A. Once the 3rd one comes through without a bid, then okay, there we go. You'll see. So we're on AT-AT drivers at 240, guys, and that's with Rob. Hey Chris, how are you, buddy? Alright, hammer time. That's 1 hammer on IG-88. If I get a couple more hammers on A, guys, we'll put IG-88 to bed and we'll move on. Quick auction's a good auction. Hey Phil, thank you, my man. And okay, so that's it. IG-88's gone for 300, guys. So we'll move him on. AT-AT drivers plug along for 250. So first sale is IG-88, 300 Australian dollars. Australian dollars, guys, remember that. So if you could pop that into one of those bags, just write on that bag, 300, that bag, not that bag. And whoever bought it, remember what it was?
No, I'll check.
Yeah, thank you. I'll find that for you. So IG-88, Dan, 80, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. IG-88 is yours for 300 Australian. Hey Phil, you're the man. Thank you, Aaron. So we got AT-AT drivers at 250, guys. I'll call last bids now, so if anyone wants to have a last ping on this guy, I'll give you a few seconds and then we'll get some hammers up. And we can move on to the new A. The new A is Bib Fortuna ESB-A, guys. He's 150 to start on Bib Fortuna. I'll get him started. I'll wind up AT-AT driver in 2 secs. So Bib Fortuna, ESB-A, soft bag, double seal, obviously. He's got a pretty clean print, just a tiny bit of wear, and he's just kind of a little bit crinkly, but he's actually quite nice. I'm really hoping you guys watched my preview video that I did on YouTube. It's not too late to go back and watch them anyway. Alright guys, so let's go. Well, Rob's at 260 on AT-AT driver, guys. So I'll let you guys battle it out if you like. If one of you guys are out, just let me know, Dan or Rob, but Rob's at 260. I'll let you guys have a little bit on, and in the meantime, if anyone wants to have crack on with Bib, he's 150. Bib Fortuna's 150, guys. Alright, so Dan and Rob, if you guys, once someone's done, please just say out, and then I'll call it. You guys are pretty much the only ones bidding, so last one there, let me know, please. Rob's out on B. Okay, guys, if I can get 3 hammers on AT-AT driver, we'll move him along at 270 to Dan. Same blood, we'll go on here. There are some Grandmasters here indeed, Arlene. Okay, so that's the first hammer on B. I'd say B's about to go bye-bye. time, hammer time, hammer time. Alright guys, so Dan Addy, man, you've also scored AT-AT driver, so you're cleaning me out. Thank you very much, my friend. $270 Australian. He's a really nice one. Now the next one is a gorgeous one. It's another ESB-A soft bag double seal. It's Imperial Hoth Trooper. That's got a beautiful seal top and bottom. The bag is super clean. It's just got the lightest bit of wear. I'll get it in real close. It's got the lightest bit of print wear on the N and E of the second N and E of Kenobi. If I'll turn it upside down for a second. But otherwise the print is vibrant. It's just got missing the tiniest of bit. ESB-A Hoth Trooper. We're looking at $250 to start here, guys. So we got $150 to start on Bib Fortuna and $250 on that Hoth Trooper, who's absolutely gorgeous. And thank you, Dan, for getting me started with these purchases. Hey Bert, so Bert's on $250 for that Hoth Trooper. That's an absolute cracking figure. It's such a clear bag, it's beauty. Bib Fortuna is sitting at $150, bid free. Tell you, if we get no bids, these will be claims in my Facebook group later on. But Bert, you started the bidding on the Hoth Trooper. Anyone feel free to ask a question if you need to know anything about anything, let me know. I'm happy to answer it. I've got time, guys. My time right now is your time. Thanks, Tim. It's been on the cards for some time, my friend. Now that I've got a pretty decent camera set up, I will look to do them a fair bit more often. It's a great way to interact with you guys, and also a great way to get a fair bit of stock moved along. And at the moment, stuff is coming in madness. So, guys, we've got Bib Fortunas at $150. These are both ESB-A's. They are only, how many bought? We've got 3 ESB-A's left, and then we're moving on to C's. The last ESB-A is a bit of a banger, but we'll see. There we go. So we're at $260, guys, on Hoth Trooper. Thanks, Nigel. And look at this, guys. The two lead bidders at the moment on that going for Hoth Trooper are both in Perth, Western Australia, where it's all happening, guys. That's where it's at, alright? So we got 2 WA boys. Hey, Jess. Thank you, Jess. Those are kind words. I tell you what, I'm liking, I've done a lot of YouTube vids lately and I've always got my ugly mug in the screen, and it's actually nice not to have to look at myself in the bloody camera all the time. His big head. You could pay one of those bags at $270, same way. Thank you. Just make sure you don't blood on that bag. Whatever you. These auctions are a lot of fun. I do agree. Alright, I tell you what, I think we're going to move Bib Fortuna to a non-sale at the moment. So $150, you'll pass him in. I'll bring these all out at the end later on, and I might do them as claims if I have no love. But at the moment, Bib's gone away. So Hoth Trooper is at, I think, $260 still with Nigel. I'll put Bib over here in the unsold pile. Poor Bib. You want a wonga? Well, no one did. Here we got Prune Face, ESB-A. So he's start bid $120. Well, one of the more common ones, particularly for ESB-A's that I've got here on offer. I know, Tim, I know. Yeah, so $120 to start on Prune Face. Mr. Spackman, I think you're in the house. You were asking on him. Nigel, $260 on B. Now, my wife's just told me I'm super loud. If I'm screaming into the microphone and I'm actually deafening anyone, can you let me know? Because I don't know, because I can't see myself, I'm kind of naturally probably. Aaron, Prune, 120 yours. Joel, Bib went on 150 past him, my friend. And Hoth Trooper's at 270 with Bert. I'll give that Hoth Trooper another 30 seconds. Jess, 130 on the Prune. Thanks, Lenny. I'll try not to take your entire night, Lenny, I promise. We're going through it pretty good here. We're already on kind of the 5th one, so I think we're going at a decent. Oh, thanks, Lenny. If I'm deafening you, sorry, just turn the volume down. I'm naturally a pretty loud guy. So we're at we're at 280 on Hoth Trooper. And 130 on Prune Face. 140 on Prune Face, Mr. Spackman. 140 and 280. Give me a sec, Joel. I don't see anything to the naked eye, Joel. He looks really nice, but I'll call him sold to you, and I'll get over it with a microphone, magnifying glass a little bit later on, mate. But yeah, he looks pretty good to me, Joel. I'll make a note of that. Well, that's good for you, Dev. Alright, so we're Prune Face 140. 80 Hoth Trooper's gone at 320, still going. I'll give them both 30 seconds. Now, I would like to move on, guys, so if you want to have a couple people going on that Hoth Trooper. Yeah, Joel, absolutely, sold pending, man. I just don't have time right now, but yeah, I'll give you some pics, man, or video, whatever, we'll sort that, that's no stress. Alright, guys, have your last pings now, guys. I'll give you guys like sort of 30 seconds each on these. $10 increments, Stuart. I just popped that up for 2 seconds. Sorry to guys to steal the show, but if you were late, $10 increments. There's no reserves, so whatever I start them on is what they go for. Obviously, all Australian dollars. I'll work out shipping at the end. Pretty stock standard stuff, but yeah, $10 minimum, guys. If you want to go higher, obviously there's no maximum on it, but $10 minimum. There's no emoji, my friend. Gosh, there's a bit of a lag. I just noticing a bit of a lag. I put that thing down in front of my screen and took it off, and I did that a few seconds ago. Alright guys, let's go 3 hammers on both these guys. So, okay, let's not. Bert's 330 on Hoth Trooper. Alright guys, if you want to have a ping on that Hoth Trooper, it's at 330. Now's the time. Drop a bomb. Stuart, you just 150 on Prune Face. Guys, don't let me move on to the next one, do you? That's cool. So, Nigel's out on B. Bert, I think, was the only one going left on B on Hoth Trooper at 330. So let's get 3 hammers on the Hoth Trooper, guys, please. If I can get 3 hammers on Hoth Trooper, I will move on. And Aaron's out on the Prune as well. Yeah, give me 3 hammers on both, guys, and we'll call them both, we'll put those both to bed. 330 Hoth Trooper and 150 on the Prune. And I'll put them both to bed and we'll move on to 2 fresh ones. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Laney. Hook me up with some hammers, guys, and we shall move on. 25 viewers in the house, guys. Thank you very much. I do apologise for the absolute stuff around with the first stream. That's hammer time, okay? So we got 130, 150 on Prune Face to Stuart, and 330 to Bert on Hoth Trooper. You got those people down, Katie? Yeah. Alright, thank you, guys. 2 beautiful baggies. Now we go again. A second Prune. If you watched my video, you knew there was another Prune coming. So another 120 on the Prune. I think this is the only one I've got a duplicate of. So 120 start on Prune Face number 2. They were both in identical, almost identical condition. Now the next one is probably the one a lot of people you've been waiting for. It's an ESB-A Boba Fett, baby. So we got Boba Fett ESB-A. I'll talk about him in a second. He is starting at 600. So I know there's quite a few people inquiring on that. I hope they're here. I know the stream might have stuffed them around a bit, but let's hope not. So Aaron straight away on the second Prune 120. Yeah, which is which? Yeah, that's one for 330. So Aaron Prune Face 2 120. And this Boba Fett. So Prune Face is lovely. I'll quickly talk on Boba Fett because obviously he's a decent ticket item. So his baggie it's got a little bit of sort of crinkling, but a beautiful seal both top and bottom. It's a soft ESB-A double seal. You've got a slight bit of rub on the print. Like the print has kind of faded a little bit, or worn I should say, not faded. And the figure itself, the arms and legs, both sets of limbs have got discoloration. So the torso is a beautiful and head a beautiful vibrant, but the arms and legs are a discoloured, a bit of a discoloured discoloration to them. So he's starting at 600 that Fett, and there's no like I said, there's no reserve. So it gets one bid, it sells. Yeah, that's what I thought, Joel. There we go. So Boba Fett's at 600 with Lee. Lee Moore, mate, how are you, buddy? Been a while, my man. Yeah, I don't know about opening it, my man, but I can give you a closer look. So we've got Prune at 120 and Boba Fett at 600, guys. That Boba Fett's a pretty tricky one to find. If it didn't have that discoloration, it would have been starting at 1200. You know, I've given it a bit of a low starting because of that discoloration, but I still think it's a really good buy. It's still worth way more than that, I believe. But you guys are deciding that. You tell me what it's worth tonight. That's how options work, eh? So see if I can get these guys a tiny bit closer. Just might have brought these a tiny bit closer. You might be able to see them a bit better. Now, guys, this is my first option for ages, man. I've done some years ago, but feel free to flick me any private message personally, preferably they're not here. If you've got any feedback for me going forward with this auction, if I've done something stupidly or whatever, let me know, man. And I'll rectify it for the next time. Yeah, Sam Hamilton, I thought she was going to be here. Yeah, sorry, Tim, man. You're going to have to use your imagination because that's not coming through just yet. Joel is watching, I know, man. It keeps told me for some reason Joel O'Brien is watching this feed about 1,000 times, man. Are you watching this on more than one video or what? Keeps saying Joel O'Brien is watching all the comments and that one keeps coming up. So Jess, 650 on Boba Fett. And Prune Face. Alright guys, Prune Face is at 120. Here's a guy, if you want to have your last chance at the Prune, I wouldn't mind moving him along and we can get something else up on board here. So Aaron Spackman's winning Prune at 120. I'd like to give you like 30 seconds on him, anyone, and then we'll hammer up and get him off and going, and then we can concentrate on Fett, and I can bring out the next gorgeous little bugger who I'm looking at right now, and he's very nice. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it. That's very kind words, my friend, from one old man to one old man. Us old buggers bloody selling toys. Oh, of course, my friend. Leanie, thank you for saying that, man. Of course you get cheaper postage. I don't know if those who don't know about my YouTube channel memberships, I offer express postage to all of them at the cost of standard post. So I'm only shipping these guys express in general, but I will give you a discount. Absolutely, channel members say. Yeah, okay. Let's go hammer time on A, guys. So give me a couple more hammers and I'll move Prune on, please, guys. Prune 120, Aaron Spackman. Let's get him going, because we've got a nasty, cute, I should say, a little green fellow that wants to come out. So use your imagination on who that might be. Coming up next. I know we get discriminated against, don't we, Tim? I've got my lovely daughter, 14-year-old daughter, helping me here. And she's laughing at my humour. She's never done that in my life. So I don't understand what's going on here. I must be getting cool in my old age or something. Is that true, darling? Alright. I think that's 3 on the Prune. So Prune Face, Aaron Spackman, 120, man. Prune Face number 2, he's yours, good sir. So that's Aaron Spackman, 120, please. Jess, you're sitting at 650 on that Boba Fett. I'll give that a couple more minutes. That's Aaron. Yeah, Prune be gone. Alright guys, while Fett simmers for a moment, get some big guns out right now. We've got ESB, so this is the first ESB-C. It's an orange snake Yoda, baby. So it's a beautiful, stunning figure and bag, but the tape has completely dried up. So the tape on the back of the bag is yellow and it's dried up. So it is, he's never come out of the bag. This has happened in storage because Graham's had these for about 10-15 years. That's happened in storage, so that bag is completely free of the yellowing plastic. The plastic is just, it's still on the top and bottom of the bag, but it's just come loose. So that is ESB-C Yoda Orange Snake. He's a start bid of 250 because of that seal, the tape seal being somewhat released. So Yoda's at 250 start. 6-7, my goodness. Alright, so guys, I'm going to go 1 more minute on Mr. Boba Fett B, 650, Jess Rusty. Like, look at the domination of Perth, Western Australia in this auction, guys, and that's where it's at. That's where all the good stuff's going to end up, guys. Let's face it. WA is where all the legends are. Alright, so, like I said, Yoda Orange Snake is a 250 start, but the tape has yellowed and dried completely. So the bag opens up, but he has never ever been removed. The figure is 100% dead mint. I promise you that. And Jess, thank you opening up on Yoda at 250. I had a feeling you've been asking me about Yoda or flat stick for about 2 weeks, Jess. So Yoda's in general. So I had a feeling you might be having a crack at this little beautiful green man. So here we go, guys. Boba Fett. He's at 650 with Jess. Let's go. 3 hammers. Last chance if you want a Fett ESB-A. They don't pop up every day. 650. The land, the time forgot. Indeed, Stuart. We are so far away from bloody the rest of the country. Sometimes I feel like we're in another country, but hey, that's why I try to send everything express, man. So far away we are, eh? And I get a lot of flack for that. I'd love to send a screenshot of my comments. It's every second comment is Joel O'Brien is watching. Mate, are you stalking me on several devices, bro, or what? It's freaking me out a bit, man. You getting that on that computer too? You getting like Joel O'Brien is watching you?
Up on the messages.
Yeah, did you get that? Look on this one.
Probably.
Every single message. Joel O'Brien is watching Joel O'Brien. I'm like, you're stalking me, man. Alright, let's get a couple more hammers on Boba Fett, guys, and we'll move him on. ESB-A Boba Fett 650. That's a great price. But such is life. Sean is in the house, my man. I'm kind of following this on an iPad as well as a couple of PCs in my room. Loaded with computers all over the place. And yeah, the lag is pretty full on. When I do make a move to something on screen, it takes ages. My channel membership this way is a mail away Star Wars display arena or a Motu 2-pack, 2 Motu figures. Alright guys, Boba Fett has now found a new owner with Jess. Jess Rusty, my friend in WA, 650. Boba Fett is now yours. Yoda's sitting at 250 with yourself as well, Jess. 650, Jess Rusty. And let us go to our one and only graded item of the evening. Thanks, man. I didn't realise that. So we've got an AFA 75. Just put her in front of that thing. An AFA 75 Leia Bespin ESB-C Baggie. So that's a $390 start. I know that's a random number. Hey, mate. Hey, look, I'm glad you came to say good day, man. Good to see you anyway. Yeah, I know, lag sucks, but that's life. Alright guys, so Yoda's at 250 with Jess. I'm going to give that another 30 seconds or so. AFA 75 ESB-C Princess Leia Bespin is a $390 start. I think that's a great starting price. I reckon that's probably worth that raw without the grade. And what have we got? AFA 75, it's the crew neck. Trying to think why I put it 75. I can't tell. The bag's just a little bit crinkly. It's got a lovely seal. It's got yellowing tape. Maybe that they frown on that, but the tape is sealed perfectly. I don't think that's been out of the AFA case, guys. AFA 75, Princess Leia Bespin. She's B. She's $390. I'm travelling well, good sir. Did you bid? I did not see a 660 on Boba Fett, man. Was there one? Where is there a 660 Boba Fett? Was there a 660 Boba Fett case? Did you say that?
No.
Oh man, sorry Lee, you are correct. I missed your 660, man. That's still going. Boba Fett's at 660, Jess. I do apologise, I missed the bid. So you can have another ping at him. I'm just going to let you two guys go on Boba Fett. Can I have that Boba Fett back? Sorry. I do apologise. Boba Fett's at 660 with Lee Moore, guys. I'm just going to bring in a third just for this one. It's only available to Jess and Lee Moore because I stuffed up and I did not see the 660, nor did my assistant. I don't know how that got missed. Sorry, Jess. So yeah, just yourself and Lee can go on that, okay? No, I'm not going to let anyone else touch that Boba Fett because I missed that. I'm so sorry. Leia Bespin's at 390. Maybe a tape discoloration, Joel. Joel, you might have some experience. Does the yellowing tape on a baggie affect the grade a whole lot? The tape is fully sealed on there, but the tape is quite yellow. Is that it? I don't really have a lot of baggie grading experience. You surely? I'm easy on that. It's up to you guys. Yeah, it's at 660 at the moment, Jess. I'm happy to honour that, Lee. That was my fault, not your stuff up, man. I think Jess is cool with it too. It wasn't her fault, I didn't say either. There's a lot going on, but let's go 3 hammers on Yoda too, guys, if anyone's... Did you do the angry face? Was that you?
Yeah.
That was my daughter that did the angry face on your comment, Tim. That's pretty funny. Yeah. So, guys, let's do 3 hammers on Yoda. We'll get something off the board here. I don't need to have 3 figures up here, but yeah, it's 660. Fett is 660 with Lee Moore. Leia Bespin has no beard. The beautiful Leia Bespin has no beard. A-face 70. Okay, Lee, so that's yours at Fett at 660, man. So just, yeah, put Lee Moore, 660, thank you. Sorry, Jess, sorry for the confusion. Hammer on Yoda. Justice. Good question, Joel. Gold trim looks, as far as I can see, really nice. Tough one. Anyway, so Yoda, we got Yoda at 250. Alright, let's call Yoda at 250. That's yours, Jess. Orange Snake Yoda is yours at 250. I've got a last call on Leia Bespin at 390. Otherwise, I'll put it to the unsold pile, which is actually, she'll be all by herself because Bib's gone. Jess, 250. Alright, so Orange Snake is off and away. Well, look, we're on Yoda, aren't we? And it's next on my run sheet. So we've got, this is a belting item, guys. So heads up, you've got a brown snake ESB-C Yoda. This is an absolute belting item. It's got clear tape. It's got clear tape, fully sealed. And it's got the breather hole right near his face. It's just got a little bit of crinkling, no slits or ripping or anything, just a little bit of crinkling on the right side, which folds that corner over. But that's an ESB-C Yoda brown snake. That's a very tricky one to get. The starting bid on that is 750. Obviously no reserve, so if she sells, she sells. Yeah, thanks, Lee. I'll get totals to you guys probably tomorrow because, yeah, I don't think I'll get to it tonight. But thanks, Lee, you're the legend, my man. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, that's cool. So Yoda is 750 and Leia is 390. Hey Shane, hey mate. So we're about a third of the way through, guys. Thanks for putting up with my stupidity initially with the feed. What's going on here now? Alright guys, I'm going to pass layering for now at 390. A-face 75. Pop him up, you'll see her either at the end. I'll pop him up what's left at the end for a claim. Or otherwise it'll end up in my Facebook group. But Leia's going to bed for now. If anyone does change their mind or want to see that again, feel free to flick me a message.
Is she being sold?
No, unsold.
No.
So Leia is gone for now. Yoda's at 750 to start, guys. Brown snake, ESB-C. Yeah, you don't get You're right, Joel. That you don't get that, Yoda, man. That's hey, Lewis, my man. So what have we got now? We've got ESB-C Lando Calrissian, no smile, yellowing tape, but fully sealed. All right. So and a beautiful baggie other than that. The tip of the tape is just kind of come up, but just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. ESB-C Lando no smile. We're starting him at $100, no reserve. That is a bargain waiting to happen. It's brown snake. It's a brown snake Yoda that's discolored a little bit. I'm just trying to put her up next to my brown snake. There's so many varying colours of brown snake Yodas that it's slightly lighter than my brown in my cabinet right behind me, and I can probably actually just to chuck a brown snake next to it just for a bit of a comparison. This one's slightly more faded, and what a lot of people call a green snake, I would say. Here's my green snake next to her as well. So it's probably closer. Sorry, it's a bit of a Yoda fest here at the moment. But this brown snake Yoda that is actually up for auction is probably somewhere in between that. Which, this is actually an interesting comment. And an interesting one. A lot of people carry on about this green snake Yoda. I personally believe, as a lot of other people do, it's just the discoloration. And I think this is probably a bit of evidence as to point to that. This is a full brown snake Yoda here. This is what people call green, which these are both from my collection, actually my wife's, so thanks for letting me show these. And that one there is probably somewhere in between them, so that one's on its way to becoming a green snake Yoda. So hold on to this long enough and it's a $10,000 green snake Yoda. Obviously joking, but yeah, that's thought I'd chuck those little Yodas in there just to show you the differences. Thanks Jess for asking actually. It's a very interesting topic. And probably a YouTube video right there, guys. Let's talk Yodas. Let's do it again. So obviously you're not bidding on these. Yeah, absolutely, Joel, but a lot of people out there, it's just Star Wars tonight, Lewis, just baggies, man. Okay, so Yoda, Lando's at 100. That Yoda is at 750. Yeah, man, kind of is like that as well, Joel. I'm going to put my Yodas away because it might be confusing people. Last chance on Yoda, I'll put her away, or him away. That Yoda will sell a lot higher on other platforms, I would imagine. But that's cool. We got 28 in the house, guys, so that's great. A great little turnout. I'm going to put Yoda away for now, guys. He's 750. I'll bring out the unsold ones at the end. But for now, Yoda Brown Snake is away. Somewhat surprised with this result. So you've got Lando's at 100. ESB-C Lando. Nice bag. ESB-C Rebel Commando. Up next. Nice clear bag. Just yellowing tape, but perfectly sealed. Nice print. $140 start, Rebel Commando. 100 at the moment with Stuart McPhillips. And 140 Rebel Commando. Just cranked him off now. Who was first on Lando? Let me have a look, man. I didn't even see Jules. Yeah, Stuart in there first. Sorry, Joel, you had bid 100, but Stuart was already on it, man. Stuart, you're leading now. I think it's a pinned comment.
No, Jess is now.
My computer, my
Jess is. Oh no.
My iPad's spazzing out hard. That one's going fine, yeah?
Let's do it again. Pardon?
Oh, yeah. So, what have we got?
Oh no.
That's A. So we've got Joel at 140 on Commando and Stuart at 130. Oh yes, it does need some. Doesn't need a bit of WD-40. It's screeching, isn't it? Try this again. So I believe we got Jess at 140 on Lando.
Shane.
Shane?
On 150.
Oh, 50 on my things. Okay, I'll let you call
Yeah,
it.
it was laggy.
I might watch your screen up and see it from here. Shane Booth, 150 on Lando. And how are we looking? And Joel, 140 on Rebel Commando. Okay, guys, sorry. My laptop, though, iPad is lagging hard. I'm going to the other screen. Out on Lando. Stuart's out on Lando. Who have we got on Lando? Is there still 2 people looking at Lando? We've got Jess. Jess at 160 on Lando. Is it still Joel 140 on?
Yeah.
On A? Yeah. Alright, I'll let these guys both go for another 36 and we'll see. Oh, I'll tell you what. The next two items coming up are very nice figures. They are brother and sister. Just to give you a bit of a clue. And they're both very sought after figs. No worries, Michael. Thank you, my man. We'll get a bit. Jess at 150 on Rebel Commando and also leading 160 on Lando. I'll give you guys 30 seconds, so if anyone wants to have any more pings on these guys, get it out of your system now. We're moving on to a beautiful brother and sister couple that are strong with the Force. They are next up. 2 of the absolute rippers in this whole auction coming up, actually. How's the chest on Rebel Commando? Give me a moment. Beautiful, my man. Paint's nice. There's no discoloration. It's got the breather hole under the E of Kenner just on his chest, on the baggie, but really nice. The figure's gorgeous. Rebel Commando figure's beautiful, Joel. And as Joel just asked, if anyone's got a question on anything, man, they're bidding on, hit me up. No dramas. Still in this standing up. It's intense. What have we got? Shane at 180 on Lando. And Joel's up 160 on Rebel Commando. Guys, don't want me to move on to Luke and Leia, do yous? My goodness. Random question, is that a Lino? It is, Maddie. He's the only Thundercats figure I've got, the only vintage Thundercat figure I've got. Yeah, it's a shocking lag, Shane. That's why I'm kind of not rushing it too much and just letting it go. Some of these bids are coming through crazy. I've got 2 different devices going in. It just depends. We're both on the same network. It just depends on, I guess, iOS you're running and whatnot as well. Alright, guys, let's rev it up. 30 seconds on both guys, and then I'm going to ask for some hammer times here. Gonna be a bit... Yeah, I know, Joel, you can't avoid it. And I've got some pretty good fast internet, and it is what it is, ladies and gents. 28 in the house, that's a nice little turnout. Alright, guys, let's do this. Let's go hammers on A first. Rebel Commando is at 160 with Joel. Let's go hammer time. 3 hammers on A, please. Joel 160. And then we'll move on to the Lando. Yeah, Shane, we got you at 180, my man. Thank you. Oh, you haven't pinned that one. Oh, it's got a different pin.
It is a pin.
Oh, I've got a weird pin on this thing. This, like this.
Okay.
Okay, so let's. Alright guys, so that's Rebel Commando to Joel, 160. And then let's go Lando. Let's go 3 hammers on Lando. We've got Shane Booth, my man, and 180 on Lando. And while we get some hammers, let's go and have a party. We have got Princess Leia Hoth, ESB-C black hair. She's just got lightly yellowing tape, and she's got a little bit of print loss to one of the ends on Kenner. I did detail that in my description video, but kind of both. One end on Kenner is a little bit of a folder. One of the ends on Kenner has got a bit of print loss. So that's an ESB-C Princess Leia Hoth black hair. That's a stunning figure. My favourite Leia variant, I think. She's starting at 300. I reckon that's a great start price. Is that gone? 180? Hammer, 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 hammer. Okay, so Shane, 180 for Lando is yours, good sir. And then the other ripper. We've got Luke Bespin, ESB-C. Luke Bespin, ESB-C. He's got yellowing tape, but perfectly sealed. That is a very, very, very difficult baggie to get your hands on. ESB-C Luke Bespin. He's starting at 500. Very difficult figure to get. 300, 500. Black hair. Beats both ESB-C baggies. Black hair, Leia Hoth. Luke Bespin, both yellowing tape, but perfectly sealed, no lifting or anything like that. Both nice figures, nice bags. 2 very beautiful sought after heroes of the original trilogy, Leia and Luke. Leia 300, Luke 500. Do your best, guys, or your worst. I'm just playing with my little auto zoom here. It's probably as good as it gets, I reckon. Just trying to see if I can get a list a little bit closer for you. Get too far forward now. They're not moving magically, guys. It's me. Alright, I just got a cringe look from my daughter. What have we got? So we got B. Luke is at 500. Rob. No, Jess. Sorry, Jess. Well, my eyesight failed me for a moment. Jess, 500. Luke Bespin. That is a lovely figure. Thank you, Leanie. It's 28 now, mate. Come on. Actually, my thing has stopped telling me that Joel O'Brien is watching. Maybe he has stopped watching. So Jess, 500 on Luke Bespin. I'm just going to restart this device actually. I thought that Leia Hoth would get an immediate bid at 300. Oh, what's the question? Yeah, I'm just restarting this device. What's the question?
Have you got a remote control camera?
I do. Who asked me that? I do, Jess. I've got a Bluetooth remote for my camera. I know, yeah, Joel. So Leia's still bidless. Indeed. Alright guys, we'll go 1 minute on both guys. That Leia Hoth is 300. Leia, black hair. Cool variant. Both ESB-Cs, both perfectly sealed with just lightly yellowing tape. I'll show you, Jess, if you like, next time. Tell you what, if this Leia goes on without a bid, mate, that's going to be 2 layers this evening. Very nice prices that were not bid on. Unbelievable. Also, let's put these things. Also, while I got you guys, while I got you, before I put these guys a hammer, every single figure sold this evening will come with a personalised certificate, an individual certificate signed by both myself and Graham, the previous owner. It'll have a photo of the figure you just purchased, the description, what baggy type it is. I've given it an archive ID from this collection. So this collection is roughly 100 to 110 figures. Each one's going to be individually numbered and it's going to be signed by myself and Graham. Each person gets their own certificate. And I've also got a hologram sticker, which I can't bloody find at the moment. I had bought some, but I've got a beautiful hologram sticker that goes on there too. So each figure comes with a personalised signed certificate of authenticity from Derek's Vintage Toys, baby. Genuine baggies signed by the owner and the seller. That's coming to every single figure sold. It's got its own figure in there. Let's put him in the background, eh, and show some love. They're my certs, guys. Alright, guys. Hey, Mr. Benaldi! Hello, buddy. Let's go. Hammers on both. Well, not hammers on both. Leia Hoth's going to bed for now. She was at 300. She may come back out later on. Luke Bespin is at 500 with Jess. And let's go 3 hammers on Luke. Jess, you picking up a bloody rare baggie there. And then while we get some hammers going on Luke, let's go to Lando with teeth. So Lando ESB-C with teeth. I might get that certificate out of the way. I think the white behind it's ruining the figures. ESB-C Lando with teeth. Slightly yellow tape, but fully sealed. It's just got the remnants of a price tag on the back of the bag. So it's just got no rip or anything like that, but it's got just the under part of a price tag. I'm sure you could remove it. I am not touching that. That's up to the new owner. But it's got remnants of a price tag on the back of the back of the bag. So Lando with smile, he's 150 start. Anyone wants to see that certificate or whatever again, I can bring them back up. What's that? Sorry, Maggie. This dude got me in the bobby.
You skipped over a comment.
Which one? T-shirt?
This one, yeah.
What do we need to get? We'll get a channel T-shirt, Ventilini. Come on, man, one at a time, mate. I'm bloody busy, bro. How long these certificates took? Oh, give me the tip. They didn't take 2 seconds. All right, guys. Can I have a couple more hammers on that Luke on B, please? And I'll move him on to Jess, and we shall move on. So Lando Smile is 150. ESB-C perfect seal. Maybe, Shane. Maybe. Alright, guys, flick me one more hammer and I'll put Luke away and we'll move on to one of Bespin's finest. Yeah, a bit of sandpaper will be spot on a can of bag, mate. Might leave that to someone else, not me. Alright, let's put Luke Bespin to bed. $500. Jess, all yours. He's lovely. Next on the market, we have got, obviously, the rest are ESB-Cs. I'm sick of saying ESB-C. You've got a Cloud Car Pilot. Beautiful, beautiful baggie. Beautiful print. The tape has got just the slightest yellowing. It's almost can't be seen. But perfect seal. 250 Cloud Car Pilot. Can be a tricky one to hunt down, especially with a gorgeous snow white figure like that. The figure is absolutely pearly white, like the mintest stormtrooper you've ever seen. 250 Cloud Car Pilot, guys. Jess, that Luke was yours. So we got Lando 150, Cloud Car Pilot 250. ESB-C's. That Cloud Car Pilot figure is so bloody. Yeah. Like, you guys are giving me some fantastic ideas to get an adhesive sticker from a vintage plastic item. Some real great. Flame it up, mate. What about we put lighter fluid then the flame? Joel, 250 man, you're a leading bidder, immediate bidder on the Cloud Car Pilot. Lando, no teeth, had so much love. Give him a pair of teeth, man, and give him a smile. What's going on? No one wants him. This is a surprise. Alright guys, I'll give Lando another 30 seconds up there. He's a 150, that's pretty much a 150 claim. You got no one bidding on it. It's a great price for a Lando baggie. And also guys, once this video is done, I'll be transferring the whole thing over to YouTube, so just for an archive of what they went for and stuff, so I can always go back if I ever lose track, or if anyone ever loses track. So this whole video will get thrown up to YouTube. So you're famous. Bidding on this auction, you become immediately famous, and I should send you honours. Jess, 150 on Lando, thank you. So we got start bids on both 150 and 250. Yeah, Joe, I reckon there might have been some sarcasm in these comments with regards to removing a bit of sticky tape, price tag, whatever else from underneath. Shane comes over the top with a $300 bid on Cloud Car Pilot. That's a power move, my man. That's a power move, and I like it. Oh my gosh. Village stickers. Laney, you are entertaining, my friend. So we got 300 on Cloud Car Pilot and 150 on Lando. I tell you what, Lando's been sitting there for some time. Let's get, if I can get 3 hammers on Lando, please, at 150 to Jess. We will put Lando to bed and we'll bring on everyone's favourite protocol droid. Joel, 320, my man. Yeah, well. Thank you, Aaron, for a hammer. And Maddie, one more hammer, man. Let's get this Lando going for Jess at 150. Shane's at 370 now, I think, on Joel, on Cloud Car Pilot, is that correct, the latest one? 370? Yeah. Alright guys, so Lando is now gone to Jess, is the new owner of Lando with a smile. And that went for 150. Thank you, Jess. We shall catch up very soon. I'll pass that over to you, my dear. Joel's out on Cloud Car Pilot. Let's drop 3 hammers on Cloud Car Pilot too. We got Shane at 370. And while we hammer on that, we'll get a Rebel Soldier out here. So this is obviously... Oh no, sorry, no, we're not. I have one in my hand already. C-3PO. Obviously ESB-C. Yellowing tape on the bum. The beauty with C3PO is because he's gold, the yellow tape doesn't show up, which is lovely. So you got ESB-C C3PO, really nice baggie, nice figure, nice print. The bag is just that crinkly, that's all it is. Other than that, that's a really nice Kenner bag, but it's a little bit folded at the bottom. He might want to lie down. I'll lie him that way. Yeah, okay, so he's a little bit wonky only because of the way the fold is at the bottom. The tape's on an angle. So he's just going to lie slightly to the side. 4 hammers on B. So we're saying bye-bye to Cloud Car Pilot, to Shane for $370. Thank you, good sir. So C3PO, sorry I didn't put his start price, he's $150. ESB-C. Thank you, Shane, for the Cloud Car Pilot purchase. C3PO $150. Thank you, Casey. Hoth Rebel Soldier is next. Beautiful figure, nice baggie, and it's one of those ones that's had the air. Really, there's not much air in it, so it's quite close to the figure. The tape is yellowing, and it's kind of also lifted a little bit, so you can see that the bottom of the baggie, it's fully folded over. The figure's never come out, but the bottom of the baggie has the tape has released from one side of it, so it can be folded over. So that Hoth Rebel Soldier's ESB-C obviously as well. He's 150 start as well. Both these guys are 150. And we've got Stuart on C3PO. Mr. Rigby, welcome son in the house. He's at 170 now on C3PO. No one. What's it say? If no slits on A150. Oh, C3PO is definitely slitless, Joel, but he's already at 170.
Yeah.
And he's nice. Peter Rigby, mate, welcome, my friend. Welcome. We've got 29 in the house. It's a nice little number. It's roughly what we said we had RSVPing. I will endeavour next time, I will do a trial before the next one, so that when I do schedule it, I'll be able to actually do the video inside the scheduled event. So I won't stuff it up next time, is what I'm saying, basically.
Why is A so wonky?
Why is A's wonky? Because the bag, the way it's taped, it's on an angle. I'll show you in person if you know what I mean. See how it's taped in the back? It's on an angle, so A doesn't stand correctly. Because of the baggie, the way the baggie has been taped on an angle. So that's why I've got him slightly crooked. Like that. You can kind of get him to balance, I just didn't want him to fall. I think we had a Rebel Soldier bid. Stuart, 150. Oh, that's out of the frame a bit. Hang on. Sorry, I didn't realise 3PO was out of the picture, guys. There we go. So we've got C3PO at 170 and Rebel Soldier at 150. Quick still. Yeah, that's a few runs, bro. Had a few runs.
I'm not using the iPad anymore.
I am, but I'm kind of looking at yours, it lags so bad, I don't know why. Stretch my back. We've got 150 on Rebel Soldier, 170 on C3PO. Just in case anyone's new, I think Peter might not have seen this. Every figure comes with its own certificate, a personalised certificate. So the photo, it's a photo of the figure you're purchasing, as well as the signature of the owner of this collection, Graham, and myself. It's just authenticating is that original and the type of baggie it is and the figure, etc. So each figure comes with a baggie, and a certificate. I'm just waiting on the, I've got some sleeves for these. I'm just waiting for them to arrive, and I've got some hologram stickers too. So they look bloody beautiful, I must say. For my own creation, I'm going to give myself an A. Well, that's the thing with those, displaying Kenobi is tricky, isn't it, Stuart? You have to kind of put them in acrylic, otherwise they lay down. Like, which, hey, I've got nothing against acrylic. Some of those acrylic stands are the best, man. There's so many options from so many people doing acrylic, and the more the merrier, mate. The more options you got for them. There's some cool multi-acrylic cases you can get too, like in double packs and whatnot. They're amazing. I've got all my stuff, mint on card stuff in acrylic. I've cheated and now got quite a few things out of my cabinet in acrylic just to give myself more storage space. Acrylic's the best. Alright guys, let's I reckon we'll go hammer time on C3PO, $170. Let's hammer down and knuckle down on C3PO, guys, and then we'll go over to the Rebel. Got a super clean one next in my hands waiting for you guys. Thank you, Jess. Still appreciate the overflowing positive comments coming from people, guys. It's very nice. So we got one hammer on C3PO. Thank you, Leanie. And if anyone doesn't know who Leanie is, you're going to check out his YouTube channel. It's Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro. He prints and makes a lot of parts and stands. It's got a great channel. He does killer 3D printing. He's got a very military outlook on G.I. Joe. He also buys Star Wars. He's into all kinds of vintage toys. We've been dealing with him for a while. Legend. So Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro. Check out his YouTube channel, guys. It's really cool. Quick little plug. Alright guys, so yep. C3PO's gone 170 to Peter Rigby. And let's go a couple more hammers on that soldier and we'll get him gone too. So that one's to 170 Casey Rigby, yeah. He's just there. Nikto, ESB-C. So, this is exciting. This is the only figure I've got a proxy bid on. Nikto. So as I said, I've got the fact that it's a proxy bid there, and I've got his maximum bid on the back of that. So his starting bid, my starting price on Nikto was 120. So he's got an immediate bid of 120 to Barry Hoth. I told everyone I wasn't doing an anonymous proxy bid, so Barry Hoth has bid 120 on that Nikto to start. Hoth Rebel Soldier, I think he must be hammered out. So Hoth Rebel Soldier is gone for 150. Who's Kim? Stuart. Stuart, good sir. Now guys, you'll probably get your totals tomorrow, because after this I'm going to go hang out with the family. And what have we got left? We only got about 10 left, so we're tracking pretty well. What are we? Just over an hour in. I stuffed around for 20 minutes at the start, so pretty good. I think next time we'll add a few on here. So, hand trench coat. Now this is just a gorgeous one. Super clear bag. The figure's stunning. This is no camo lapel. Gorgeous figure. The tape has got yellowing on it, but perfectly sealed. It's got a little bit of crinkling, a little bit, but no more so than any. But that's a lovely, lovely hand trench coat. And hand trench coats that start at 150. Nikto, what have we got here? Nikto 120.
What's this one there?
Hoth Rebel Soldier. Yeah. So, so Joel, he's already at 120, man. Nikto's at 120, my only proxy bid of the evening. Barry Hoth has bid on that, 120. So he's 130 for the next bid. And hand trench coat 150, thank you sir. So these guys are both off and rolling. Actually, Kate, did you mind just writing 120?
130 for what?
A120 Barry Hoth, just type that in there. No, on the comment.
Oh, no.
On a comment, just so people know who it is and how much it is.
This one?
Yeah, actually someone just put A1, right, A140.
Right here.
Yeah, A140 and then space Barry Hoth. Yeah, okay. So Barry Hoth's bid you there, man, as well. And like I said in my video, I'll flick this over at the end of the auction to tell you what his high bid was, or I'll tell you when you've hit his high bid. Jess is 170 on hand trench coat. That hand trench coat is a gorgeous figure, eh? The bag is so super clear. He's just crystal through it. Graham, there was a Fett man, but he went for 660. ESB-A went for 660. That was probably the sixth one up. There are more Fetts in auction number 2, but I only had one tonight. And that will be in a fortnight's time, guys. So same time in 2 weeks' time, and I'll be far more organised. And we'll be talking turkey, guys. 180 Colin, hand trench coat, and Barry's still at 140 on his proxy bid here for Nikto. Squeeze that there. Yeah. Doesn't stick very well. So we're on hand trench coat for 190, Jess. Keeps falling. Colin 200, my man. Actually. Popped his name on there. Make him famous too. Well, I'll get 30 more seconds on Nikto, guys. So Nikto's at 140 with Barry Half, who was a proxy bid. My daughter spelled Half wrong, sorry, Barry. If you go back and watch this. Alright guys, let's go 3 hammers on Nikto, please. Got 8 figures left. And one very sexy white droid in there. You'll see. Thank you, Stuart. I'm out on B. Okay. Thanks, Jess. If you are out on something, that's great. If you could let me know, like Jess just did, it just helps me ping along. Thank you. All right, hammers on A. So Nikto sold for 140. Barry Half had bid 200 on that, so that goes for 140. So thank you, Barry. I'll be in touch with you tomorrow, man. My only proxy bidder, so that was cool. He went for 140. He had bid 200, just to show you guys I wasn't making anything up. Thank you, Barry. 140. If you want to make a last chance, anyone wants to make a run at hand trench coat, he's 200. Otherwise, I'll give you about 20 seconds. Just while I put the next one up, which is the Emperor. So the Emperor is obviously ESB-C like the rest of them. A little bit of crinkling, yellowing tape, but perfectly sealed. So he's one of the more common ones. So he's 120 to start, the Emperor. And then hand trench coat. Let's hammer him down. I agree with you, Colin. Let's go 3 hammers, 3 non-Colin hammers on B. And if you like with these guys, if you're looking at buying some more in future auctions, I can hold them off. Shipping, I will get you paid for the baggies now, just so I can send the money along to Graham. But if you are looking at buying some from future auctions, I can hold them off and bundle them all at the end, especially if you're overseas and you don't want to pay, you know, don't want to double down paying expensive overseas shipping. Especially if you're going to the States now with the tariff. It's insane. So we all hammered out on B? Yeah, let's go. Thank you, Pete. Alright, so hammer time, Colin. $200, good sir. That's when you see that figure, you'll go, oh man, that's sexy as. That's a beautiful hand trench coat for 200, man. What's 200? Yeah, 200. Coming your way. Then we've got Bespin Guard. Bespin Guard. Black Bespin Guard has got yellowing tape. But I tell you what, mate, you look at that chest. You look at that bloody gold trim on that figure. It's absolutely smoking hot, man. It looks like someone's just painted that with gold today. And they haven't, because that's genuine seal, I promise you. But that's a stunning figure. One of my favourite figures to get mint is one of these Bespin Guards. Both of them when they've got that gold trim that's just immaculate like that. It's very hard to beat. And that's a ripping figure. And you've got on that $150 to start. So you got the Emperor at $120 and Black Bespin Guard at $150 to start. $120A, $150B. And that Bespin Guard has got some gorgeous gold trim. Shall we tease you guys a little bit with maybe something at the next auction in the background? I think we should. Just pop something cool in the background just for giggles. Not for auction this evening, guys, but that background is coming your way soon. Joel?
Did you put that super ugly mug in the background?
I might do that for auction too. $150, Joel. That Black Bespin Guard, that gold trim is a stunner. I've got a carded one for sale at the moment. The gold is nowhere near that nice. I'm wondering if that thing in the background is killing my focus. Sorry guys, that's killing the focus of my camera, I think. I'm going to move that. I wanted to tease you a bit, but it's taken the focus away from the front baggies and made them blurred out, so I'm going to put that back away. It was a good idea at the time, but those figures lost focus hard and it was focusing on the back ones. There you go, that's much better. And that was just making that figure look fuzzy and horrible. Tila. Might be missing a 0. Joel on that one when it comes up, I reckon. So we're Bespin Guard 170. Does the Emperor have nothing? A's got nothing, is it?
A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the Emperor is bidless. I'm just going to give that Emperor another minute. That's $120 for a Baggie Emperor.
What's this one?
He's joking.
Oh.
That's that thing I put in the background, but I had to take it out.
Oh.
That's true. Alright, I'm going to move on from the Emperor. 120. We'll talk later. I'll go through it right at the end with a couple of figures that are left over. We can do claims on them. A couple of rippers left over actually. Speaking of rippers, you've got R2-D2 Solid Dome. This is a spanking figure. R2-D2 Solid Dome ESB-C as they all are now. Just immaculate dome and sticker. Just that, I say this a lot, but that is my favourite mint figure. I've got an eye-bleeding R2-D2 in my cabinet. There's nothing like a mint R2. The only thing is the tape is yellowing, but the back of the tape, the yellowing has got almost like a rusty colour. I did detail this in the preview vid, but it's just the tape. It's just the way it's broken down, deteriorated. It hasn't actually broken down all the way, but on the right side of that tape, it looks almost like a rusty colour. It's a real hard one to pin. I've never seen it before. It doesn't affect the figure in the sliders. The figure's sticker on the back is dead mint as well as the front, just on the back. But from the front, that baggie looks like $1 million. I tell you, The R2D2 is a $350 start. Very difficult ESB-C to get with a figure like that. Alright, Jess is killing it tonight. And incredibly, I've lived in the same state as Jess, and I only met her a month ago roughly, or wherever it was, 2 months ago, I don't know what it was, time flies. Incredible, mate. We're both in the same state, and we just crossed paths now. Let's go hammers on that Bespin guard at 170, please. That's such a nice figure. The gold trim is for real. You're laughing. What are you laughing at? No, you go away. Alright, so we've got Peter Rigby's in first, I think. On 350 on R2. I should have suspected this bit from yourself. Maddie, you missed by about 2 seconds, but I'm sure you would have noticed by now. So that's at 350 with Mr. Rigby. Did we get Amazon B? Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Alright, so that Black Bespin's gone for 170, wasn't it?
Yep.
And that was that Jess?
Yep.
To Jess, yep. Jess, another one bites the dust. And then we got everyone's favourite, slightly obese monster handler, the Rancor Keeper. ESB-C, nice clear baggie, not much, really nice. It looks beautiful from the front. Just got a bit of yellowing to the tape. Still perfectly sealed, but gorgeous from the front. So this Rancor Keeper will start at 150. He's a bit tubby. I'm worried if he might topple over just because of his size, and I don't know, he should be right. So that Rancor Keeper is 150, guys, and R2 is at, I think 360? Yeah, 360 with Maddie. And if I got a tealer, mate, you know I'll slip it in there for you, mate, with that purchase. I still don't think I do have a tealer, eh? Also, quite a few of these people purchasing from me have got builder boxes already with me, so I can just add these to your boxes or ship them, whatever you want. You know, I'm pretty flexible with that. Just don't ask me to hold a bloody Cobra Terradrome for you or some monstrous playset for a year, please. Just, you know, space is the issue for me. Like, if you've got a couple of little things, I can build a box, no worries.
380.
380 Rigby. Builder boxes for enormous playsets and statues and things like that, I'd rather not do. That's all. Space is the issue. Mr. Rigby, 380 leads this R2D2. And Rancor Keeper is at 150 bedless at the moment. We've got 4 figures left after this, guys, so if you've got money in your wallet, now's the time to splash it. But don't spend it all. 2 weeks, there's another auction. Price on, what did I say? B. Rancor Keeper, sorry, 150 to start. Who was that? Joel, 150 on Rancor Keeper. I'm glad I only did 2 at a time. I think it's a bit better. Off the free deal. Alright, $400 for Maddie R2D2. Well, okay, I tell you what, Peter, I'll give you the same deal, mate. I'll give you I'll throw in a beta R2D2 for free, mate. If you win this. Yeah, cool, man. Alright, that's yeah, Rob there, you're leading that at 150. With the Emperor. How good? Peter Rigby 410 with a free beta R2. How can I tempt Maddie to bid again? Just try my best, Lenny. I had to give them something to make them become a channel member, man. And I like looking after my customers, so why not? Sitting at 410 still, yeah. So R2 is at 410. Rancor Keeper 150 with Rob. Let's go hammers on B. Hasn't had much interest, so Rob might get a $150 Rancor keeper without 5 proofs of purchase this time, mate. 40 years later, it just cost you cash, mate. You saved your proofs of purchase, buddy. How good's that? Nothing wrong with shilling me, mate. Or if you've been giving me a plug, mate, I'll take it. Alright, hook me up with some hammers on Rancor keeper, guys. We've got 4 figures left. Let's burn these off and you guys can all go back to your families. We are 1 hour and 37 minutes in. And it'll probably cost you guys 10 or 15 minutes of stuffing around at the start. So, next auction I'll probably squeeze in an extra 10 figures, I think. Because I've got roughly 80 left. Hammers on B. I don't think you can hammer your own auction, but... Uh-oh. I hear Mr. Whippy. That means my son's going to go ballistic. Can you hear him?
Yeah.
We've got Mr. Whippy cruises around, and I swear he just does it to mess with our heads. Alright, so Rob, Rancor keeper's yours, man. Rob O'Reilly. Legend. I think I've got some card backs, haven't we, I think, for you, so we can bundle them up. We can send now, later, whatever. Thank you. And there he is. My dog's barking because my son's going out to chase Mr. Whippy, for real. Alright. Might have saved yourself a bit of money then. Alright, let's go hammers on A as well for R2-D2s with Peter Rigby for 410. And while we hammer that, we'll get the next one out. Like I said, 4 figures left. The next one's the white Bespin guard. Again, this one's got a stunning gold trim. Absolutely immaculate. Oh, Mr. Whippy's actually absolutely immaculate gold trim. But the taper's dried up and yellowed, and it's released here. As you can see, there's only 4 figures left with one in my hand. So that white Bespin guard starting at a $100 bag bargain. That is a eye-bleedingly mint figure. I've seen white Bespin guards sell for $100 with perfect trim, and that's pretty much a perfect trim. So $100 in a bag. The taper's dried up quite significantly and is released, but it's never been opened, and it's the mintest figure you're going to find. And did we get 3 hammers on A?
Just one.
Just one? Alright, give me a couple more hammers. It's all about spreading the love, isn't it, Lenny? In my old age, and I'm actually being serious, in my old age, you kind of try to detach from the negativity. It's bloody not worth it, and it's incredible that there's buying and selling toys. Some people can really, sorry, my daughter's in the room, some people can really become bitches, can't they, over toys? It's ridiculous, eh? It's so stupid. So yes, you do sort of hang around the good ones, and the Joels and the Leanies and the other people in the world, and you know, you don't stick around the losers, you hang around the nice people that want to smile and be happy, man. Alright, let's go hammer time, that's it. So R2, Peter Rigby, that's yours, man. That's a lovely R2 to add to your collection. I'm surprised you don't already have an ESB-C. You've got every other R2, I think, don't you, man? Anyway, that's yours for 10. I'll be in touch probably tomorrow, guys, with totals. Like I said, I'm happy to combine shipping and let the good times roll. I think we had a $100 bid on, yeah, so Joel's gone $100 on white Bespin. The next one we've got, thank you, 410. We've got another C3PO. Almost identical condition, again, ESB-C's first style 3PO. Almost identical condition with a slightly yellowing tape. Perfect seal. He's starting at 100. Oh, hang on. Why did he start more than the other one? Aha. This guy's starting at 100 because he's got the tiniest punches near his head. The tiniest puncture. It's almost, I can't even get it on the camera. You have to run your finger over it. He's got a tiniest puncture there, so he's 100 to start. It's like a little slit. $100, guys. And how are we looking at the other one? Both these figures are 100. Bespin Guard's got a bid. C3PO is lonely still. Ah, there you go. Lee, welcome back, my man. Both at 100. Just that C3PO has got the tiniest slit in the bag near its head. That's why it's so cheap, guys. Almost impossible to see. Colin. Cool, man. I'll be in touch. I think you got hand, top of my head. Trench coat is yours, bro. I shall be in touch. Oh my goodness. Where's mine, Carly?
We didn't get one.
Oh. I see my missus through the window. She comes back with 3 ice creams. None for the adults. Harsh, man. Harsh burn of justice. And my assistant gets choc top. Hey? This is... Yeah, I know. We heard Mr. Whippy. Hang on, just let me show everyone what my daughter got. Choc dip with a flake, and I got nothing. I don't want chocolate, but
I was helping you out.
could have done a strawberry.
It's not good for you.
Could have done a strawberry sundae, love.
We didn't get anything.
Feels luscious indeed. Yeah, Spackman, Mr. Spackman, we'll call you Potato Man. You got you got the squid head in the drawer, mate. So you got a mint on card. That was good, mate. Yeah, I do a monthly draw as well. Yeah, I was just stiff hard for an ice cream, and I'm still seething. So we got 120 on C3PO. Just in case you missed it, it's got the tiniest slit near its head, so that's why it's so cheap. And the Bespin Guard is 100 still, I think. And that's got lifting tape, so that's why that one's so cheap. So 100 and 120 at the moment. Both our bids, Joel and Jess. Give you a minute on each of them, and then we'll end it up with the last two. 2 left. We're nearly done here, guys. And I'll tell you what, we'll have a little bit of fun. Stick around, guys. Stick around. I'll do a couple of little sick bargains right at the end. Non-baggies, but Star Wars. You stick around to the end in one of my auctions. Yeah, it means you put up with me for a while. And I'll take care of you. I'll give you a chance at a bargain. Alright, how are we looking? Alright, let's go hammers on both those guys. So we got... What's that?
Which Merlin would be out of interest?
Ooh. It's not the full handlebar, it's just a... I don't know what you call that. The non-handlebar mode? Short mode, yes. Alright, let's go hammers on both of them. So 120 to Jess and 100 to Joel. Was Joel on the guard? No. No, it wasn't, was it? Was it Lee?
Hold on.
Lee on, hang on.
Joel on 100.
So Joel, yeah, so Jess and Joel. Don't mind me. Hammer him down, guys. Let's get him going. It's 2 left. Stick around to the end, and I'm going to put a couple of little bargains up for you guys as my thank you for staying around and putting up with me. And my wife who rolled me for an ice cream. Alright guys, that's done. So 100 to Joel and I think it was 120 to Jess. Those two. Last two Kenner bags, guys. We've got 88. 88. So he's got yellow, the tape has completely come off. All you can see is tape residue. So that whole bag opens up. But his figures never come out. And this chest has got like yellowing to the front of the torso. Now, as you guys know, he's got that cardboard thing that keeps his legs apart and straight. That's not going to allow him to fit in that little thing I've got. So I don't know how I'm going to hold. I might have to hold him manually for a minute. Let's see what I can do. Hang on. 88. Does he stand? I can squeeze 88 in there. 88 is $90. I'll hold him up in a second. 88 is $90. The next one is a ripper. You've got Princess Leia. So my daughter's laughing at something. I'll check it in a second. Leia Poncho. She's gorgeous. The figure's a stunner. But the baggie, the tape has come off as well. And there's just tape residue, similar to 88. So she's never come out, but the baggie's been folded in storage for so long, the tape's just come off. That's $190. It's a dead mint figure. I think I sold a loose one for $200 recently, so that's $190 with a unsealed bag. 9088. This is useless, hang on. 88 just doesn't stand with that piece of cardboard thing that he comes with inside the bag. 88 is 90. And Bespin guard is 190. And my fingers do not come in that auction. Now, what were you laughing at?
I was just laughing at eggs, it looks goofy.
Oh, Lenny, I haven't, man. It's here. I'll do it tomorrow or Monday. I do appreciate it, though. I put it to the bottom of the pile. I've got stuff over there. B, thank you, Lee, 190.
Oh.
And A, he's at 90, but no bids yet.
Okay.
My daughter wants to buy my fingers. In that case. These are the last two Kenner bags, but stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned for the end of auction reward for putting up with me. I'm going to offer 3 little Star Wars bargains. 220 just for that. If hammers on an item, we okay to throw up enough? Yeah, sure, mate. What I'll do is, I'll do these last 2 figures, then I'll bring out back what didn't sell. I'll claim them off if anyone's keen, then they'll just go to my Facebook group for whoever didn't see. 25 of you still putting up with me, so I'm doing something right. Thanks, guys. So 88. Actually, I'll tell you what I can do. I'll take this, actually. Stand there. 88, $90. Leia Poncho, 190. No, she started at 190. She's at 220 still? 220. Then we'll get I'll get the remaining ones out for some claims. Leia Bespin, AFA 75, 390. Claim away. Can you see that? Probably not. Leia Bespin's AFA 75, ESB-C, $390 claim. I'm actually surprised that didn't go. I reckon it's worth not far off that raw, that bag's figure. When I say raw, ungraded, I mean. Don't have any Motu, man, to sell, eh? Disappointed. Disappointed. Alright, let's wrap up 88. Ian, come for the late shift. We're just about done, mate. But you're here for the bargains, so stick around. Everything that went unclaimed, I'm putting them up now. So 88 unclaimed. So 88 is $90. They do them as a bloody claim as well. If anyone wants him, $90. Baggie 88. You got Leia Bespin AFA 75, $390. Claim. ESB-C Baggie. You got Leia Hoth black hair. How the hell did that not sell? Alright, you got ESB-C Leia Hoth black hair. $300. I don't know how that's not sold. That's a cracking figure. Just a ripping figure. She can go on the little 88 thing. But not in front of Leia. So let's get 3 hammers on that. Okay, so Jess, that 88's yours for 90. That's not even a bid. That's yours. Claim. So if you want to put that one down to Jess for 90.
Okay.
Thank you. That's good. That gets the one that wasn't standing very well out of my hair. What else did we have? We got. There weren't actually too many that went unsold. We had this belting brown snake Yoda. $750. That's it's not going to fit in there. Brown snake Yoda, $750 ESB-C. That's a cracker of a figure. $750 claim. And then you got Yeah, so let's go, Jess. So that's yours too, the Leia 220. So you want to give that one to Jess as well, Katie?
Yep.
220, thank you. Jess, you have claimed the pool. So actually what you got here is everything, the only thing on didn't go claim, so it's pretty good. We only had, actually I can put Yoda there. 4 figures unclaimed. Joel, I'll get back to you on that Bib Fortuna. I'll get you better photos on Bib. The 4 unclaimed figures out of 30, so that's pretty good, guys. 26 sold, 4 left. Okay, so I'll let these guys unclaim for 2 seconds and then we'll get a couple of auction bargains for you. Leia Hoth, $300, ESB-C. Leia Bespin, ESB-C, AFA 75, $390. The Emperor, ESB-C, $120. And Yoda, these are all ESB-Cs. I keep saying ESB-C, they're all ESB-C. Yoda, Brown Snake, $750. They're all claims. $300, $390, $120, $750. Do your worst. I'm just going to bring them back to the future. Those 4 unsold.
Just buy this one or this one?
That one, eh?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, let's go bargain, guys. Princess Leia Bespin. C9 condition. Gorgeous Princess Leia Bespin. C9. With a blue blaster. Correct, genuine blaster. Starting bid. $1. No reserve. You know what that's worth, guys?
Whoa.
You know what that blaster's worth? $1. Leia Bespin, no reserve. Yeah, Peter, there was a snow. Hoth Trooper went earlier on. He went for $330. He was gorgeous too. There are more. I have more. So Leia Bespin, there you go, $7. Genuine blue blaster. You stick around to the end of auctions and I'll throw a couple of bargains. Then on B, we'll go Ben Kenobi. It doesn't fit. Hang on. On B is a Ben Kenobi Toltoys 65 back card back. 65C card back. Name and number offer Toltoys. I tried to sell that in my group. I think I had it for $60 or $70. I don't know. Let's go $5 starting bid. No reserve. $5 starting bid. It's just got the cut pop. It's a $50 to $100 card back all day. $5 starting bid on B. I'm going to go 2 more after this, guys, and then I'll let you go to bed. Thank you, Rob. So we've got 120 still? Yeah.
Yep, 100.
So Rob, you got $20 on that Ben Kenobi Toltoys card back, and Bill at 100 on Leia Bespin. Aaron 110 on Leia Bespin. Just go 1 minute on these guys. Yeah. What's money, Shane? Who cares? Alright guys, let's go. 3 hammers on Leia at 110. I'm cool with that. Thanks Peter, I'll be in touch tomorrow with details now R2. Yeah. I don't have an R2 pop up, man. Probably would hook you guys up if I did. Alright. We're 2 hammers off for Spackman and Aaron Spackman and Leia Bespin. That Ben Kenobi back's at 30, guys.
35 now.
35.
Okay.
Alright, so Aaron, that's your Leia. Good, sir. 110. Can you just start a new line for that and just put it underneath? Because that wasn't on the spreadsheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here we go, guys. Here's a bit of a ripper. Pretty tricky accessory to get here. Lumat. Complete with OG bow. Lovely condition figure. It's probably it's got that little bit of torso discoloration as they always do, but it's actually quite nice for a Lumat. I'll call that probably C8.5. $1 starting bid on a Lumat with a genuine bow. That can be A, sorry. A. $1 starting bid. Cool, Lenny. Thank you, man. And thank you always for the kind words throughout the evening.
Wait, what kind of layer is this?
Bespin. So what do we got? We've got Joel at 50 on that. Ben card at the moment. You got the world's cheapest Lumat is at $3 at the moment.
Wait, how much is the first one's minimum? How much is A's minimum?
$1 for it. It's at $3. It's probably worth close to $200.
It's at 20.
We can go hammer time on B.
60.
Oh, Maddie's gone 60 on B. Okay.
A 40. A 50.
Maddie, just double checking that B is actually for the card back. I think it is.
It is.
Yep. It's funny seeing those bids come through. The lag must be all over the shop. People bidding them under and over.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought so. Matey. So hang on, is the card back still at
It's
50? I think.
it's 60.
No, but he didn't want that.
Oh, he didn't.
50. All right, so let's go hammers on that.
It's 880.
That Ben card back for 50 with Joel.
Wait.
Because Maddie meant to write on A. I thought so.
Card back.
Yeah.
So how much is that?
50. Oh, it hasn't sold yet, but I think call it 50.
With who?
Joel.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's call that. We'll put that. That's yours, Joel. 50. The Ben back. We'll just put that one. Call that over. And then very last item. I've got an FX7. Same deal. FX7. Neem Num offer. Toltoys card back. Also missing the proof of purchase. Sorry, it doesn't fit in my camera. Fit in the frame. FX7 Toltoys card back. $5 starting bid. It's just got a couple of figures have been circled in texture. You can see in a couple of spots. $5. Come on, man. Toltoys card back. It's got to be worth about more than that. $5 starting bid on that. Rob, whoever you want. So Lumat's at 100 with Maddie. These are my last two items, guys. So I'll pre-thank you now. Thank you very much for sticking around, guys. Just learning with this auction stuff. I'm going to do more, man, because the toys are coming faster than I can sell them. So there's more auctions coming, guys. FX7 card back is at $10?
Yep.
$10 a Lee. Maddie's getting a Lumat, nice Lumat price. I'll take it, 100. I'm happy with that, man. So tell you what, Maddie, you're lined up for a bargain here. Let's go 3 hammers on Lumat for 100. 100. Last chance to have a ping on a Lumat. You will not find a cheaper Lumat. You will not find a cheaper Lumat. Probably globally than that. Complete with that bow. I've seen the bow sell for 150. But I don't care. If it goes to Maddie, it's gone to a legend. 3 hammers for Maddie. And then we'll go 3 cheers. Why not? Tim, I'll tell you why, man. I think people have looked at Maddie's social media pictures and they think he'll probably kill them. They'll think he'll kill them if they bid against him because he's a monster of a man. He's a tank. So that could be it. I think it's intimidation from Maddie. I'm obviously joking. Matt's such a nice guy. He's still a tank, but he's a bloody nice guy. Seriously, that. Alright.
Oh, someone's outbidding. A 100.
Oh, we got in there, Lee, at 110. Thank you, Aaron. It is cold.
No, he's back.
He's back. Alright guys, let's go hammers on the FX7 car back for Joel. I think it was $25.
Probably.
I think it was at 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go a couple of hammers. Mr. Lumat Bib Fortuna.
Wait, what? Mr. Lumat Bib Fortuna.
Oh, Shane, Lee got in before you on 110, man. Lee got 110, then you.
Matt's got 129, right?
Yeah, and Matt's on 120 now. But Lee got in before you at 110, man. That's why I didn't mention you, buddy, because he bet you thought.
Well, we have Lee and
Oh, Rob's back on FX7 for 30.
Oh.
Tell you what, I think FX7's killing the Zoom one. Killing the Lumat.
Well,
The Lumat Zoom.
I've seen a lot of hammers, but...
Oh! Someone's watching. Carly! My missus is watching.
Carly's watching.
Hi, Carly.
How do you know she's watching?
Because it's got a notification saying Carly is watching.
Oh. Embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. Yeah, B. Alright. What did B go for? So Rob,
30.
mate, that's yours. FX7's yours for 30, bro.
30? Wait, do I write?
Yeah, right now.
7, 30.
Build that box, I reckon. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Who is it?
So Maddie's on Lumat for 150. Let's hammer it. Bid quick or hammer. Whatever gets in first. I'm easy. I'm hungry. I didn't get an ice cream. I know I'm on a bit of a fitness charge right now, but come on.
Imagine
Who doesn't like... We actually haven't caught Mr. Whippy the last few times, and the time he comes, I'll get rolled.
Imagine not getting ice cream.
I know, it's a burn. Hard burn. Yeah, A, hammers A. Alright, Maddie. Congratulations, good sir. You got a nice Lumat at 150. Thank you all. That is all the items. You couldn't get away without not seeing me at all.
Boy.
Or can ya? Oh, I still don't fit. My head's not big enough.
Boy. My head's not big enough.
I don't know how it works.
It's just easy to say.
Thanks, guys. You got to go real close because I couldn't get the camera to zoom back. Thank you very much for joining me, man. I'm a bit of a newbie to the auction, so you're going to see more of me, and the beauty of it is that you don't have to see my mug. So, thanks a lot, guys. I'll get totals tomorrow because I'm hungry. Like I said, I didn't get any bloody ice cream, so I'm hungry. And I've got to go catch out on my kids. So, thanks a lot, guys. Another auction coming 2 weeks' time, same time. I'm going to have, there's some belters in there. There's some big high-end stuff. There's, I think, 4 figures left from this. They'll be in this Facebook group tomorrow. There's claims, or you can get in touch with me now. But that's it, guys. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to flick this whole auction up to archive onto YouTube so you can check it out. Legends, guys, all of you. Thank you very much for joining me, and get ready for more auctions. Just in case anyone stuck around for the end of that auction. Yeah, so that was the entire auction. It was a couple of hours, 30-odd Kenner Baggies. Number 2 is going to have, I think, 43 Kenner bags, so it'll be a bit longer. I might trial 3 at a time, so maybe hopefully it won't go too much longer, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for anyone that came, had a bid, had a look, even if you came and had a comment, thanks for participating. I really appreciate it. I'm only new to these online auctions, and I'm going to start doing a lot more of them because I just can't get I can't get this stock to you guys quick enough. I can't post it quick enough, and these auctions are a great way. And it's also a lot of fun to communicate with you guys, so I have really had a lot of fun. I've only done the one, so there's plenty more coming, guys. And thanks for watching. Like I said, it's probably not the most enthralling video of mine, but it's just up there for archival purposes, so we knew I know what they went for, other people know what they went for, and it's just there forever. Thanks, guys, and yeah, keep watching.